Hello, beautiful. I just want to have a little quick chit chat with y'all, pour into you as God has poured into me. I'm just gonna allow the overflow to flow. Grab you something to drink. My stomach has been feeling a little sometimey this morning, so I got me a little green tea. 1, 2, 3 is what I've been calling it. It has got green tea. It's got the lemon. It's got honey, and most importantly in here, it is ginger, and it's gonna help warm things up and move things out. You feel me? I just needed to be able to get myself together this morning. But God continues to pour whether I'm feeling good or whether I am feeling down, okay? He always has a word for me. That means I'm always going to have a word for you. So I'm going to always try my best to overflow and pour on out and through. Girl. All right, beautiful. We've been talking about sacred stillness and the importance of being still, the importance of letting go, the importance of moving in alignment with God, and what that truly does look and feel like in a season when you just don't know. Okay, and there's been a lot of times, there's been a lot of seasons where I just did not know, and this season is no different. And the sacred stillness, the journaling prompts, the words that God has been pouring into me has been insane. It's been a shift, and not just in the atmosphere, but inside depths of me. Like, I can truly feel my heart being cleansed. If I guess if you know, then you know, but I can truly feel the difference on the inside, which helps me to better become who He wants me to become on the outside. And I'm seeing the differences, I'm feeling the differences. My children are noticing, my husband is noticing, and it's just like the shift that we all needed. Because mommy and wife tends to be the emotional center of the home. If mommy is not okay, then the house ain't right. If something ain't right, something ain't going on. Mommy is down, we all down. So things have been off for quite some time. So to see the shift in me, to see the shift in my family, and the atmosphere that we bring as a whole is actually happening freaking amazing. And I just thank God for that each and every single day, because I was in a hole and in a rut, and I've been trying to climb out for some time, but God is just pulling me and pulling me and pulling me. And instead of me pulling back, I'm allowing Him to guide me. And that's what I want to encourage you guys out here to do, is to be encouraged, to allow God to guide you. And sometimes that means being in that sacred stillness and truly being quiet, truly being still, truly being able to hear and to listen. So many different times in the Bible we have seen Jesus take the moment to pray, and a moment to exclude Himself to pray. Moments where He knew that other people wouldn't understand, and moments where He knew that He needed to hear the voice of God. He needed to be able to pour out what He has been allowing to weigh Him down. He know that in order for Him to move on, that He needed to be recentered, realigned constantly. Like, the importance of that is absolutely insane. The connection and relationship with God, our Father, needs to be solid. And I understand that it's hard for so many people out here who don't have great relationships with their fathers here on this planet Earth. But God, our Father in heaven, wants to have connection, wants to have relationship, wants to have conversation, wants to be our leader and our guide. He wants to be those things for us, but we have to be willing to allow His will to come to fruition. We have to be willing to move in alignment. We have to be willing to actually listen, to take heed, listen, and move in those actions. Write the plan, make it plain, but put forth the actions. A lot of the times we allow things to manifest in our thoughts. And things stay there. A lot of times we allow things to manifest in our thoughts, and then we even go forth and write it down or type it up. The blueprint is there, and then we still don't move forward. But we still have to be willing to put forth that action. We have to remember, in those still, quiet moments, God is providing actionable tasks. He's providing actionable tasks, whether that's something that you need to let go of internally or something that you need to move forward with externally. He has given us He has given us things that we need to execute. And in our execution, we have to move forward in faith, in love, in joy, in peace. That's the only way that we're not going to be weighed down by all that's around us. That's the only way that we're not going to be stuck in our own ways and habits that we have already formed or conformed ourselves to, because we're going to hold on to faith and hold on to the hope of Him. Not the hope of ourselves, not the hope of this world, but the hope of God Himself. We have to sit in the still and the quiet moments. Listen to what He has for us. Write it down. Make it plain so that you understand everything that He has already given you. And don't lose it, but move forward in faith with it. Make those actionable steps towards what He is actually giving you. There is so many people out here doing all different type of crazy things that they probably shouldn't be doing, but just because they took the time and put forth the action towards whatever it is that they wanted to do, and now have been seen on social media platforms and all around the daggone world, they are making bank and have doors opening for them that they couldn't have even imagined, simply because they posted the content, simply because they talked to others, simply because they actually built up a community, simply because they made followers come unto them. We too have that power, but we exclude ourselves from ever being able to make that power because we doubt ourselves. We doubt the gifts that are given. We doubt God Himself. Like, do you understand that? We doubt God Himself when we tell Him that He sounds crazy for saying that we are who He says we are. And we can't say, I'm doubting you, but I fully trust in you. I'm fully putting my hope in you. I'm fully loving and believing in you, but yet I still doubt you. Yet I'm still moving in doubt. Yet I'm still moving in fear. Yet I'm still moving with anxiety. Yet I'm still holding on to my plans. Yet I'm still holding on to the future that I want. No, we have to remember that we have to move in alignment. We have to remember that we have to move in accordance. We have to remember that we have to move in obedience. And sometimes those are going to be harder to do than it is to actually say. But like I say all the daggone time, we have to choose our hard. Hold on to the hope of Christ. And that hard that you believe is going to be there and following Him will diminish away. It'll diminish away. The confusion that you think will be there, it will diminish away. The ability that you thought that you didn't have will truly show itself. The Lord is so funny because He sees in us so much more than we ever will see in us. But He is just each and every single day trying to pour into us so that we can see it. Trying to encourage us so that we can see it. That encouragement, that pour isn't for us to stay stuck in our ways and to stay exactly where we are. That pour out those blessings, that miracle, is for us to go forth. It's for us to let that overflow truly happen. For us to seek out other people. To truly allow ourselves to disciple others. That's all our testimonies do. Our testimonies disciple others, bring other people closer to the kingdom, closer to God Himself, closer to bringing themselves in deeper connection, or a connection period, because you never know where people truly are. But we have to be willing to move in faith with him, see exactly how he uses us and uses us in ways that we couldn't even fathom. I dare you to try the Lord today. I dare you to take actionable steps towards that plan today. I dare you to allow him to cleanse you today. I dare you to allow him to be your refuge, your protector, and your strength. I allow him to truly be Daddy God to you. But that's it, y'all. That's all. I'm just here to say, keep yourself centered and aligned with the one and only true source. I love y'all. Keep your heads up and give yourself enough slack. Peace.